What's up, everyone? So today we are in ring 7 of AToS to do that tower in front of me, far away from all of the towers. That is the tower of Chacina Repentina. If you didn't know, this tower is actually a revamp of an older tower in Swordfight Canyon. You can play that old version. The tower is named Tower of Swift Chacine. It's not really, I wouldn't say it's that old. It's like 2 to 3 years old. I mean, it's like 2 or 3 years since it's been replaced. And I've just been in it like 2 months ago. And yes, this recording is indeed 2 months late compared to the footage. So first things first, I'm gonna show you the way to the portal room. So the portal room is over there across that bridge, but there are some things you have to do. That is, you have to find all 3 inlet studs throughout the map. So there's 3, so you gotta find 3 of them across the map. So there's one at the sky lobby. It's this one, and it shouldn't be too hard to find except for like a few. But yeah, the next one will be a bit behind the Tower of Funhouse Frenzy's Tower of Portal, and you just go right behind this. You find a pillar here. So this red pillar, there is a little inlet stud over here. It's a bit hard to see because of the lighting. But yeah, once you've got that, you go back to the main island, and you go to the intermediate towers to find Tower of Monochrome and Vibrance. So don't accidentally touch the portal right away. So the last stud will be behind this salmon colored what's it called, flower, and it's much harder to see than the other one because of all the lighting. But yeah, that's the one. And once you've gotten all 3, I think there's supposed to be a sound that tells you that, okay, you've unlocked the portal room. So once you've done all that, you go to the place I mentioned. That you're supposed to find 10 of them right away back then, because I don't know why. It's just a bit ridiculous to me. They were a lot hard to find. So yeah, let's get into it. This portal room, I think it's never been revamped. It's just the same thing throughout. But yeah, this is Tower of Chacina Repentina. So let's get right into it. Tower of Chacina Repentina is a very, very interesting tower. I say this to every tower I beat, but the one thing that I can tell that stands out a lot compared to other towers is the usage of lodging. And this is probably quite a revolutionary tower, actually, because ever since I saw this tower release, all the towers that came next was like, oh, it uses a lot of lodging, and I can see that it's a really, really nice thing. I really like lodges in my personal opinion, so yeah, this tower is very fun. But for people who like, yeah, it's really good for people who wanna like get good at lodges and like more technical stuff, because you know, this creator loves making towers with glitches and stuff. So yeah, a good tower to boost your client object skills. So yeah, let's get into it. Psych! Did y'all think the ending was gonna be that short? Yeah. It's not supposed to be that short, but so yeah, I kind of regret just immediately stop recording after that. But I'm gonna be apologizing for the delay because I like this project. This video is already like finished, and it had like one section left for me to record, which is the one where I have to give the review in the the tower interaction, in which I didn't have the time to do so, and I just slowly just started to forget that I had this project until now. So I sincerely apologize for the delay. I know I didn't quit yet, so yeah, I'm sorry, but yeah, that's all I gotta say. So we'll see you guys in the next video. So yeah, farewell.